Hello and welcome to another edition of Unconventional Grow, somewhere on plot 14 in the big wide world. Today's video, I'm just going to give you a bit of an update as to where things are. The raspberries have more or less come and gone, just one or two left. They've been an absolute bumper harvest this time. We've got the kid grower coming along. We just bought some timbers ready to start the project of redoing this frame and making the arch across the back there. So those timbers are now going to be in place for that project, get that one started. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen an nasturtium colour that pale. There you go, you see. Nasturtiums plentiful around this side. Chard just going to seed. Peas around this side doing alright. We've got the volunteer sunflowers growing crazy. We've got plums, not plums, pears over in this side, in the fruit cage. Just move around. We've had a bumper harvest of strawberries, red currants, as you can probably not see there. Let's open the cage door. Blueberries. Red currants just now starting to turn a little bit. The plums up at the allotment is a little bit behind a little bit, but that's to be expected in the fruit cage. Again, more volunteer sunflowers, just let them grow. This is not a problem. We've not had that much rain this time. It's been an absolute glorious summer and spring. So lettuce, volunteer lettuce in there. Potatoes now starting to die back, so they're going to be ready to harvest as the rains start to come down a little bit. We've already had a good harvest of broad beans. I'll just pick one out and show you in a second. We've got cabbages. Heads hardening up a bit. Brassicas round here. The parsnips, the volunteer parsnips from last time, growing in the wrong place, but never mind. Doesn't seem to have been affected by the birds or anything, which is good. Back round again with the broads. Could do with getting these harvested because these are now ready. Some are starting to turn a little bit, just drying up now. Such like. Now these are not wasted. I mean, this one might be, but because these can go towards being next year's seed. But loads of broad beans. Kale doing a fantastic job there. Got more brassicas in there that's hardening up. We keep picking at the leaves. Chard, glorious chard. There's enough chard to feed the world. The artichokes here, I'm looking forward to seeing what the harvest of those look like this time. Now in the naughty tunnel. Look at that beast. Look at that beast lurking in the weeds. And the volunteer tomatoes. Now this is probably the best harvest of tomatoes we've got. Growing of tomatoes that we've got, because the others failed to come through this time, which is a bit of a disappointment. Now in here we've got a few courgettes on. We've had a couple of harvests of courgette already. Over there's got one tomorrow, and we've got a cucumber that's just ready to harvest there. We've got a tomato at the back. There's one or two tomatoes at the back over there. Oh, we've got a melon as well. That's growing. That's going to be interesting thing. So if the kid grower wants to harvest that cucumber, that will be the second harvest of cucumber this time.
There we go.
And maybe even the tomato over there at the back, without standing on anything else.
A few more, I can't get to those at the back.
Yeah, we've got another marrow now in there. Over in this section, round the back of the apple, everything's going mental. Over at the back, we've got some carrots, the multicoloured that the mini grower sowed a fair while ago. We've still got one or two artichokes coming through and volunteer potatoes. This here, I'm pleased to report, is a Cape gooseberry. Now these must be the seeds that were left over from last time. As we peer across into more of the cucumbers, this is a different variety this time. I can't really get through to that one. Peas, we've had a really good harvest of these this time.
Come over here.
So far, we've got a cry of come over here. We've not actually done any work in the allotment for about 4 to 5 weeks. It's been mainly harvest.
That cucumber down there.
We've got.
I spotted something in here.
Yeah.
Coming along, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
Well, I think that is just about ready to harvest. But we'll keep it on because we have enough cucumber back at home to get through. So, and that is watermelon. Will be interesting to see what happens with that. We've got strawberries going berserk. Sweet corn now starting to fill up a little bit. In comparison to some of the others, I think we're a bit late putting this out, but we'll see how it goes. But I was saying, we've not been on the plot to do work in quite a while, due to various different things.
We've also got the world's tallest sunflower, about 2.5 metres.
Indeed,
That's almost 2 inches thick, that is.
We've got the walnut. And the asparagus. Look at that. That's still going. Fantastic. We've got the landcress going to seed, so that'll those seeds will pod. Just pop out the pods. Oh, it's quite peppery.
Can you point out the grapes?
Well, we've not quite pointed out the grapes. More apples. There's a couple on this tree here. We've got the buzzy bee. Doing its business. Just pause for a moment to take a picture of the bee. We've got potatoes growing berserk over in the compost heap. We've got weeds that's going berserk as well. So round the back we've got grapes.
We had some last year, but they weren't ready, and the mini grower ate them all and swapped them all out again. She thought they were ready.
So that this needs a bit of a tidy up, bit of attention. The blueberries coming through. Asparagus going to seed as well. That's what we want. It'll just drop. Just looking in the cauliflower section, I can't see any hearts, any heads coming through there. I always find it a bit dubious to grow them and not. Don't really have that much success with cauliflowers.
Down here.
Yeah, we're just going back in a circle again. We've got the massive cooking apple down there.
Can I get that blueberry? Very sweet.
Yeah, this cage definitely needs expanding, but we're going to proof of concept the construction with the construction over here. Yeah, so I was saying a little while back, we've not done that any weeding on this plot for the best part of 4 to 5 weeks. You can tell as well The strawberries have gone berserk. We've got some weeds coming through, which probably just an hour. But, you know, back in the old days of the old method, we'd have been here several hours doing the hoeing. But with this method, we just work with nature and, yeah, not too bad. Not much effort required. Right, we'll just go back around to the pea section. There's definitely some that's going to seed. We could definitely do with coming up and getting those harvested. Maybe getting these peas out. And then we can look at doing something with this vacant bed. Right, that is a quick tour. Don't think there's that much else to report on at this moment in time. Like I say, rainy day.
It's going to be getting heavier. There's a yellow thunderstorm warning out.
Indeed. So the plans for today, which was to do a bit of tidy up, we may just have to defer. But for now, thank you for joining, and hope to see you soon. As the mini grower would say, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe.